we are Zula and Anna.
And together we're the Tahini sisters.
Welcome to our yoga class today, where we are going to be having a very creative, dynamic flow, which you're welcome to adapt in any way you need. And this yoga flow is going to be followed by a delicious sound bath given by Zula. So grab yourself a mat, a cosy blanket for the Shavasana, any other props you need. And for sound purposes, it's really nice to have some good quality headphones to really absorb all the beautiful tones of Zula's gong bath, just for the end.
Just for the good vibrations.
You don't want to miss them. So meet us on the mat and enjoy your flow.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
Just finding somewhere, maybe you don't want to sit, you're welcome to stand if that feels better for you. Somewhere that you can just feel you can draw yourself into your body. I like to sit, as when I stand I feel a bit wobbly and concentration goes a bit. And let's bring our attention into all the points of contact into the earth. So maybe they're your seat bones that really stand out. Your heels, or any other parts of the body. Just always feel as though the earth is really supporting you, giving you all the support you need there to remain perfectly balanced. And if you feel comfortable to do so, you can close your eyes if you haven't already. Beautiful. And tuning into any other sensations other than the ground. So what else are your senses being drawn towards? There might be a bit of tightness you notice in your lower back. You might already just want to bring in a little bit of movement there. See if you can release it out. You might want to bring your hands to a certain part of your body to help with that easing. And just seeing how you're breathing. Where are you breathing? Where are you drawing that breath? And as you do this, I'm just going to read a few words, which I find inspiring, and I hope you do too. There's a Sanskrit salutation to the dawn. Look to this day, for it is life, the very life of life. In its brief course lie all the varieties and realities of our existence, the bliss of growth, the splendour of beauty, for yesterday is but a dream, and tomorrow is only a vision. But today, well spent, makes every yesterday a dream of happiness, and every tomorrow a vision of hope. Look well, therefore, to this day. Such is the salutation to the dawn. And with that, maybe just bringing your prayer to your heart and taking a moment to set an intention if you would like to. Pressing your thumbs into your sternum, into your chest, feeling the chest rise and fall as you breathe, and your heartbeat on the thumb. And then sealing that intention with a single breath. Bowing the head slightly. Let's start our practice with a single Om. Let's all inhale together. Inhale, sweep the hands to the sky, straighten your legs out in front of you. Exhale, fold forwards, bend the knees deeply if you need to. Hold on to the outer edges of your feet, tucking your head in and making yourself into a sandwich shape so your upper body is snuggled into your thighs, head relaxing down. With your index and middle finger, maybe thinking about pressing just below the pad of the big toe and just slightly medially. It might be a tender point there. This helps us to feel really grounded. It's a kidney point on the kidney meridian. And it's great this time of year to just give it a little stimulation, as the kidneys can be really struggling this time of year. I remember my mum always nagging me to keep my kidneys warm when I was younger. This ancient wisdom coming through. Beautiful. Just taking a few little circles, pressing as deeply as you comfortably can. Really stimulating there, seeing if this will help us with our balance later on. Nice. And then we're going to inhale, sweep the hands to the sky. Exhale, take a lion's breath, elbows out, pull the toes towards you. Beautiful. So we're in this. 2 more. Inhale. Really strong seated pose. Use your core. Exhale. So our legs are so active. Inhale, 1 more. Exhale. Beautiful. Bring the hands behind you. Feet parallel. Fingertips pointing forwards. Let's inhale. Open the chest. Exhale, tucking the chin in, arching. Nice. Let's take the hips up this time as you inhale. Slightly micro bend the elbows to keep them soft. Lift the chest, lift the hips. Taking a couple of breaths here. Maybe the head is allowed to relax back. Opening the chest more. Just glancing down, checking that hips and knees are in line, and then option to bring your weight into the left foot. Begin to point the right toes away from you. Holding steady and strong. Squeezing right glute. And resist the temptation to lock those elbows out. On your next exhale, release down. Exhale, maybe tucking the chin into the chest for a moment. And then releasing the left toes, point them away. So left, head can be relaxed down or looking to the toes if it's beginning to get strenuous. Keeping the breath flowing. Beautiful. Exhale, lower foot down, lower hips down. You're going to take another fold. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. Exhale, fold forwards, holding onto the outer edge of the foot, maybe stimulating that point again. Few little rolls, maybe inching your body forwards a little bit more. Nice. Inhale, coming up. Let's cross the legs. Bring our hands onto the ground, making your way into the tabletop pose. Inhale into your cat. Look to the sky, tucking the toes maybe. Exhale, push the ground away. Chin tucks in. Moving smoothly and rhythmically with your breath. Almost like the ocean going under the waves as you breathe in. And exhale, really draw the navel in, squeeze out all the air, push the ground away. Inhale, looking to the sky. Exhale, push the ground away. Last one, inhale, looking to the sky, under the wave. And then this time, exhale, lift the knees. And slowly begin to straighten the legs. Concentrating on lifting the tailbone first before you straighten the knees completely. How high can you lift those hips? And then exhale, begin to lower the hips, maybe taking a few pedals out of the feet as you go down. This might be your first downward facing dog of the day, so take it steady. We might have been sitting in a chair all day, in which case those hamstrings might be a little bit tight, so really listen to your body. We go into the poses with attentive love, really listening to what our bodies needs. Nice. So from this downward facing dog, I'm going to inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, then exhale, ripple forward into your plank. Good. Until you find yourself in your plank. On your next inhale, bend the knees, lift the hips, come back into your downward facing dog. Exhale, lowering the heels. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, ripple forwards into your plank. Look forward, tuck the tailbone in. Inhale, bend the knees. Lift the hips. Exhale, lower the heels. 2 more rounds of this. Inhale, bend knees, lift heels. Exhale, ripple the spine forwards. Plank pose. Elbows are soft. Inhale, lift the hips again, bend knees. Exhale, extend knees, lower the heels. Inhale, lift, bend. Exhale, ripple. Inhale, lift, bend. Exhale, lower the heels. Extend the knees. Nice. Beginning to walk your feet slightly more forwards towards your hands. Toes are pointing forwards. Inhale, sweeping the right foot towards the sky. We're going to bring our left toes, they're just slightly pointing outwards, and straighten the right hand. Good. So both palms are really pressing widely into the ground. And there's an option to stay here or begin to walk the left fingertips towards that left toe, just to begin to balance, testing our balance early on in the class today. Breathing and finding a steadier position as you can. You lift that leg a little bit higher. Nice. Bring the left hand back towards the right. Inhale here. Exhale. Draw the knee towards your chin. Arch the upper back. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths, keeping the elbows soft. Everything tucking in. Nice. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Open the hips this time. Nice. So you may want to take some circles here if you're feeling a little bit more fluid, or just finding stillness in your open hips. 3-legged dog. Wherever you are, just keeping the breath as smooth as you can. Focus the gaze on one point. Nice. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, step it forwards between your hands. Good. Lowering the back knee. Inhale, sweep both hands to the sky. Lift hips to tuck the tailbone. And exhale, maybe bring hips forward again without losing that nice abdominal contraction to support the lower back. Inhale here. Option to bring the right fingertips down to the ground. Left arm sweeps over. Feel how the fascia, the connective tissue that wraps around the whole of our body, you can feel how this connection really comes all the way from the back toes to those fingertips maybe. Allowing the neck just to be relaxed. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale, left hand covers down, right hand to the sky. Option to tuck the back toes and find your twist. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Open the left toes to the sky. Good. Maybe that left hand reaches to the sky. Maybe you feel more balanced with the left fingertips down to the ground. The heel of the right foot may be to the ground, or maybe it's in the air. Wherever you are, you're just breathing. Feeling the openness that the left hand reaching towards the sky brings us. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, cover the hands. You're going to step the right foot back to meet the left. Inhale into your plank. Exhale, bend the knees. Bringing chest and chin between the hands. Coming into cobra or upward facing dog if you're ready for it. So really bending the elbows and drawing the chest forwards. Breathing into the heart. Two more deep breaths. Expanding the ribs. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Nice pedaling out here. Walking your hands towards your feet slightly. Inhale, sweep the left foot to the sky. Maybe right toes move out to the side. We'll take this balance to the other side. So right fingertips somewhere underneath the heart, slightly to the right. Think straight and long, like you're trying to touch the sky with those left toes. Right kneecap pulling up towards the right hip. Neck nice and long. Breath so smooth. Nice. Right fingertips come along beside the left hand. Inhale here, exhale, draw the knee towards the chin. Elbows soft, bending backwards, tucking the chin towards the knee. 3 deep breaths. Nice. Inhale, lift the left leg, stacking the hips. Maybe taking a few rounds. Nice. Inhale, left leg long. Let's step it between the hands. Help it along if necessary. Drop the back knee, press the top of the back foot into the ground. Inhale, arms wide, sweep them to the sky, lifting the hips slightly. Once the tailbone's drawn in, then bring the hips forward. Create space between the shoulders and the ears. And then on your next exhale, left fingertips drop towards the ground, right arm sweeps over. Just bringing your awareness without judgment to how this side might feel compared to the other. The connective tissue that wraps around us isn't wrapped around us perfectly evenly. Sometimes they come little knots. Sometimes one side just gets tighter. Last deep round of breath. Inhale here as you cartwheel the hands. Fingertips, we rotate the body to the right, right toes to the sky. Maybe left hand drops in front of that left knee and right hand sweeps to the sky. If not, finding your balance with your fingertips. Feeling the opening of the inner thigh. We have so many lymphatic glands, which are so great to stretch here, really helping with detoxification of the body on our inner thighs. Inhale here, exhale, cartwheel around, framing the front foot, releasing the left foot back to the right foot. Elbows are still soft, they might want to lock out, let's keep them soft. Inhale, exhale, option to drop the knees or fold chaturanga down to the ground, push forward, maybe cobra, maybe upward facing dog if you're ready. Breathe into the heart. 2 more deep breaths here. Thinking about the back legs. What position are your feet in without even looking back? Can you push the tops of the feet into the ground? And then tucking the toes, roll over the feet. Downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. With every inhale, think about lifting the tailbone more. Regardless of whether the knees are straight or not, we want the spine to ascend towards the sky. Now walking your hands to the back of the mat. Let's take a forward fold, hug behind the knees, allow the head to be heavy. Spine like a waterfall here, toppling forward. Bringing awareness into your feet. Do you want you to bring your inner toe joints together? If this isn't comfy for you, keeping them a bit further apart. Otherwise, let's all lift our toes, spread them wide and press them into the ground. Heels are slightly apart. Beautiful. Inhale into your Utkatasana chair pose. So hips move back in space. Arms reach towards the sky. Exhale, lower the hips more. Beautiful. So we're going to exhale, lower our hands, point them backwards, bring weight into the left foot and point the right toes behind you. Maybe thumb and index finger touch. This may help with your concentration. Keeping the energy in the mind. Beautiful. Inhale here, exhale, topple the weight forward a little bit more, so we're keeping both left and right knee forwards. Not quite coming into warrior three. We're bringing the chest forward and just trusting, we're not toppling. Beautiful, that left leg might be wobbling. Let's inhale, keeping left knee bent, right knee bent, bringing the right knee forwards. Good. Inhale, sweep the hands to the sky. Exhale, let's take 3 more rounds of this. So right knee moves back, left knee is still bent. Embracing the wobbles. Inhale.
Oh, thank you.
Coming up. Ooh, you can't hear me. Can you hear me okay? Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, exhale. We're moving in time with our own breath. Beautiful. Beautiful, nice. So we might be coming to the last one. Inhale. Straighten that left leg. Step the right foot forward 3/4 of the way. Holding onto elbows here, or maybe prayer behind the back. Reaching the prayer as high as you can. Square the hips. And then fold forward over that front leg. Coming back up. Nice, keeping the prayer where it is. Let's bring our weight forward and take a warrior three on the other side. So just trusting that left leg to lift back. Keeping the elbows as far away from the ground as you can. Maybe toppling the heart forward more. Point the left toes away. Nice. Inhale, come up. Hold onto the left knee. Nice. From here, we're going to take in the final balance. Bringing that left leg all the way over the right leg. Taking your eagle. So right arm to be underneath. Lifting the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades down. Sit down more. It's fine to wobble. It shows we're working hard. Nice. Let's release from here. Release the left foot beside the right. Sweep the left hand. Hands to the sky. Exhale, let's take a fold, bowing down. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Step or float the feet to the back of the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga and down. Inhale, roll over the toes, lift the heart, reach your gaze to the sky. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. Good dry breath if it's in your practice. Nice. Let's walk our hands to the back of the mat. Nice. Entire palm underneath the sole of the foot. Toes all the way to the crease of your wrist. Allowing the head to be heavy. Bending the knees as much as necessary. And if you are able to keep the knees straight, maybe you're bending the elbows to deepen this stretch. We still consider the hips lifting to the sky the most important element here. Nice, releasing the hands. Choosing your foot position that you feel most comfortable in your Utkatasana. And as you inhale, hands sweep to the sky. Bend the knees, hip move back in space. Nice. Exhale, lowering down. Beautiful. This time beginning to bring the weight into the right foot. point the left toes behind you and maybe bring the fingertips to point away from you. Into a little colibri. Beautiful. 2 more breaths. Maybe lower the hips a bit more. Bring the chest forward. Point the left toes. Inhale here, then begin to lift the left knee behind you, keeping the right knee bent. Nice. Inhale, coming up, keeping the knee, both knees bent, lifting the knee towards your chest. Exhale, 2 more in time with your own breath. Inhale, last one. Exhale. Nice, and inhale. As you lift up this time, you're going to straighten the left leg and bring it in front of you, holding onto elbows, maybe prayer behind you. Exhale, fold forwards over the left leg. So we're attempting to line the sternum, the centre of your chest, in line with the tibia, your lower shin bone, your entire shin bone. And the gaze is to the big toe, even though we're not really looking at the big toe, we're taking more of an inward gaze. Lengthen the spine as much as you can, and inhale, let's lift back up. Get ready to bring the weight into that front foot and then reach the right toes behind you, warrior 3. Find the more confidently I lift the back leg, the more balanced I somehow feel. Almost tricking myself into the balance. Nice. Inhale. Release the arms, draw the knee towards you. Let's take the eagle pose on the other side. Right leg wraps around left. Good, and right arm underneath. Left on top. Inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, pull shoulder blades down, sit down more, really squat this one out. 4 more breaths. Find your drishti, your point of focus with your eyes. If you fall out without discouragement, just coming back into it. Beautiful. Inhale, release the right leg. Right foot finds the left. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Reach up, tuck the tailbone, gentle back bend. Exhale, fly forwards. Fingertips in line with the toes. Inhale to lengthen. Step or float the feet to the back of the mat. Exhale, chaturanga. Maybe hover the body a few inches as you push forward, upward facing dog. Hips are off the ground. Exhale, lifting the hips, downward facing dog. Let's take 3 breaths or 5 breaths in your choice of pose. So maybe downward facing dog feels restful. Maybe you want to lower the knees. Take a cat-cow. Maybe a child's pose is really calling out to you. Wherever you are, just being really present. Inhale here, exhale, walk the hands to the back of the mat. Final forward fold. Head is heavy. You're going to walk the feet out so that they're mat width apart. Exhale, taking a squat, yogi squat, prayer to the heart. Maybe thumbs nearly touch the sternum, maybe they're able to touch the sternum. Elbows are just gently pressing on the knees. We open the heart to the sky. Beautiful. On your next inhale, we're going to straighten the legs, bring our prayer to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, squatting back down. 2 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fly forwards, point the toes down, forwards, taking your fold. Inhale to lengthen the spine, walk forwards into your downward facing dog. Inhale, sweeping the right foot to the sky, opening the hips. Exhale, draw the knee towards your chin, 3 breaths here. Nice. 2 options here. For the easier option, lower the knee, rotate the body, lift the left hand to the sky. For a more challenging version, rotate the body, threading the right leg underneath. Maybe the foot remains off the ground as you reach the left hand to the sky. Nice. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right foot to the sky. Exhale, stepping it forwards. Find your warrior 1. So lower left back heel down. Inhale. Lift the hands, lift the body, square the hips. Draw the left hip towards the right knee. Good, and then lower that right knee until it's nice and square. You might just want to be a few degrees higher. Let's see if we can get it even more square than ever. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the prayer to the heart. Option to lift the back heel, or keep it lowered for the full expression, and then hook the left elbow over the right knee. Take your twist. Keep the breath really deep here into the belly. You may notice some extra perspiration in this pose. This is where we're squeezing out all that we don't need in the twists. Great. Inhale, a cartwheel all the way, warrior 2. Hips in line with the long edge of the mat. Nice. Draw your bow and arrow back slightly. Keep the spine in line. Tap the tailbone and let's lower those hips even more. Gaze over the middle finger. Find your balance, find your steadiness. Inhale, lift the heel. It's a little more challenging. Yeah, nice. Maybe keeping the heel lifted. Can you reverse to the warrior? Left fingertips forward, right hands over. Inhale, coming back up, straighten both legs. Inhale, starfish. Exhale, draw the heels in, lion. Bend the knees, nice. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Nice, inhale. Exhale. From this goddess pose, we're going to bring, keep our arms where they are, but see if we can begin to lift the heels off the ground. Nice. If you're feeling unbalanced, bring your hands to your knees. Good. Your legs might be really shaking here. They're going to thank us later. Beautiful. Inhale. 2 more breaths. Use the Ujjayi breath to help you here. Beautiful. Exhale. Lower the heels. Inhale. Straighten. Exhale. Hands on hips. Toes point forward. Take your fold. Fingertips, walk your hands back as far as you can, fingertips pointing forwards towards your head. Elbows bent, shoulders bent. Nice. Inhale, walking up onto your hands. Exhale here, hands onto your waist. Inhale, bring the body all the way up. Good. And then we'll make our way into Trikonasana. So reaching arms wide, reaching forward towards the front leg, cartwheeling the hands. And what's the yoga class without Trikonasana? We've got to squeeze it in. So if the fingertips don't quite reach the big toe, we're just allowing the back hand to gently rest on the shin without fully leaning all of our weight onto the shin. We encourage the heart round more Using that gentle pressure on the shin on the back of the hand. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale, carve with the hands. Frame that front foot and step back into your plank, optional vinyasa. Using your breath to set the pace. Beautiful. Nice. And bringing the weight into the right foot, sweep the left foot to the sky, three-legged dog. Opening the hips here. And then exhale, draw the left knee all the way to the chin, arch the upper back, 3 deep breaths. Nice. Inhale, left foot to the sky. Taking your variation, either supported side plank or twist the body so that the left leg threads underneath. Maybe foot remains off the ground for extra strong. Extra strong points. Nice. Inhale, left foot to the sky. Draw it forwards, the foot to step all the way between the hands. Right heel down, warrior one on the other side. Inhale, hands high. So left foot's in front, right hip drawing towards that left knee to discourage any twisting here. I'm thinking about the bandhas, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, they all help us stay so strong in our core. Inhale deep, exhale, prayer to the heart, take your twist. Maybe the back heel can remain down. Maybe it needs to lift today. Nice. On your next inhale, we cartwheel the hands, open up all the way, warrior two. Nice. Inhale here, option to exhale, lift the heel. Let's reverse the warrior. Left arm sweeping over like the sun, right fingertips forward. We feel lightness through the left leg, even if it's quivering a little bit. Beautiful. Inhale, come all the way back up. Straighten the legs, draw the heels in, and inhale, starfish. 3 lions. As you exhale, inhale. Really feel it all the way from the sacral chakra. Base of the spine. Last one. Nice. Exhale. Beautiful. This time maybe bringing the prayer above the head. A little bit more challenge on the balance. Inhale, just 5 breaths, lifting the heels. Can you squat it down anymore? Uddiyana Bandha. Use everything you got. Ujjayi breath. Last round of breath. Exhale, lower the heels, straighten the legs. Inhale, starfish. Exhale, hands to hip, fold it forwards, heels slightly out. Option here to take a headstand if it's in your practice, or holding on to the big toes if they're available to you. Maybe if not, bending the knees more, and then allowing the elbows to pull out into your forward fold. Wherever you are, we'll take 8 breaths. And slow the breath, slow the heartbeat. If you're in your headstand, slowly making your way into child's pose. Otherwise, let's inhale, lengthening the spine from our forward fold. Making our way around to the front of the mat in your own time. Maybe going straight into child's pose or running through a slow vinyasa. Resetting the spine. And we'll meet in a child's pose, wide-legged this time. Big toes pointing, arms reaching away. Forehead to the ground. And maybe we're keeping our arms reached out away from us, or maybe we feel we want to bring our hands to our lower back. Just bringing some love to our kidneys, to our adrenals, the organs of our body that can suffer a little bit this time of the year. Sending us some TLC through the power of our hands and our attention from our mind. Nice. So we're going to inhale, coming all the way up to seated. And then bringing our feet just in front of us. We're going to finish with a final strong pose before we really begin to calm down. So we can either come into that reverse tabletop that we did at the beginning of the class, where the knees are bent, or for a more advanced variation now, if you're feeling a little bit warmed up, we're going to lift the hips so that heels and shoulders are in line and allow the head to relax back. Just 3 more breaths. Nice. Exhale, lower the hips. We're going to come all the way to lie down onto our backs now. Lengthen the spine as much as you can. You're going to hold on to the knees and take some little rolls here, massaging the area of the kidneys into the ground. Maybe the head rolls the opposite way to the knees gently. Okay, and then bringing your hands into the soles of the feet, drawing them towards you, the soles of the feet, so your knees are like butterflying out away from you. Maybe give some variations. If you're feeling high on energy, a little bit higher, you can take this into a shoulder stand. This isn't advised if you're on the first 3 days of your menstrual cycle. Otherwise, a lovely, more soothing version is just reaching your feet to the sky. If this is not comfortable due to tightness in the hamstrings or any other reason, maybe finding a wall or taking this into happy baby pose instead. Or just finding a variation of an inversion to encourage all that lymph, all that we've squeezed out of our tissues from our practice that we no longer need. We're allowing that to drain out into our major lymph glands just under our armpits. And then we're going to exhale, draw the knees towards you. We're going to finish with a little twist. So bring the arms so that they're armpit height. Draw the knees up. Making sure you've got a bit of space on both sides. We're going to start this dynamically. So inhale here. Exhale, squeeze the knees together, not allowing any gaps. Gaze follows the left hand. Inhale, just when you're an inch above the ground. Let me take this to the other side. If there's any other poses that are calling you right now, any other movements, do take them. Always forever hold your peace in your Shavasana. I love this one is it's really great for the digestive organs, all the tension we hold in our abdomen. When you feel you've taken this dynamically enough, really straightening out one leg, shifting the hips the opposite direction. So if the right leg's straighten, we shift the hips to the left and we allow the left knee to fall all the way to the ground, left arm away. And then we'll take this twist the other way. Allowing the breath to be so soft and gentle now. We aren't pulling or forcing, holding. And you feel you're twisted enough, there's no other final poses you want to take. Let's just take a moment to put on another layer and find your way into your Shavasana. Suzuna's going to come in and set up for the gong, so get nice and comfy. Any little movements into fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. And taking a big stretch over your head. Drawing your knees into your chest, giving yourself a final hug, reflecting on any intentions you may have set at the beginning of your practice. In your own time, making your way up to seated. We seal our practice tonight with a single Om. If you'd like to, taking a deep inhale. Om. like to just bring your prayer to your third eye centre, reminding us to have pure and loving thoughts towards ourselves and towards others. Bringing your prayer just in front of your mouth, reminding us to have pure and loving communication. Bringing your prayer in front of your heart, reminding us to have pure and loving intentions. If you'd like to, just bowing down, taking a moment to thank yourself for being here today, giving yourself all this nourishment, and maybe taking a moment to send someone this love that you've created who might need it right now. Thank you for practicing with us today. Hope you enjoyed it.